Hello. I think I'm posting this on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Maybe TikTok. I don't know where I'm posting this yet. But hello, cherubs. Hello, everybody. I got that cherubs thing from someone at work, and it's so funny when she says it. I think it's hilarious. So anyways, hey, welcome in, peeps. Welcome to the Aries full moon energy. Now, Aries is a fire sign, passionate energy. Full moons are releasing. And Aries, depending on where it is in your chart, is like fire. So it's passionate energy, right? This is important. We're going to do channeling first. We're going to get right into it. Because I was drawn here to do this. I've been thinking about it all night, and I'm finally doing it. This is clearing out blocks in the root and sacral chakra for sure, because my root has been so freaking activated. It's unreal. Definitely sacrals too. This card is just staring at me. Like, this is how it feels. Feral. Okay? Feral, passionate energy. Like, it's definitely going to be a love reading. There is something happening. Yeah. So if you're going to be a part of this collective, you're either in this energy currently or you're moving into this energy very soon. Okay. I feel like there's a couple different messages here, so we're going to hit on everything that I'm thinking about. Okay. So like I said, Aries, wherever Aries is in your birth chart, like whatever house, this is what's going to affect for you. Okay. My Aries is in my 11th house. That's like communities, like outside communities, like friend groups, not so much work. That's the 10th house, but like communities, like where I live, friends, things like that, people that I associate with, right? And so passionate endings, or like seeing things that need to end, right? And then Aries also always rules the first house no matter what, because it's the beginning of the zodiac. So this is about you and something you're ending, wherever this house, wherever it lies for you. This is something that's going to affect the way, and then there's a whole bunch of other crap going on too. But this is something in my life, how this is showing up. It's going to affect the way some kind of ending or seeing an ending or something about how I interact with the world. Okay, something like that with other people and groups of people, probably maybe how I show up to other people. I don't know. But it's passionately moving you towards something else. Okay, there's also some like crazy shit going on with something moving into Scorpio. I forget what it is. I don't know. There's something else too. And like Pluto right now is in Aquarius, and my I'm an Aquarius. So, and it's in my 9th house, which is like belief system. So there's some crazy crap going on too with my like Pluto right now. And it's conjunct, is it conjunct my sun? My sun's at 7 degrees of Aquarius. And I think Pluto's only at like 1 or 2 degrees. So it's not quite conjunct yet. It might be loosely conjunct, but not yet. But anyways, it's close. So it's, it's going to start affecting me like that. And we all know Pluto is transformations, right? So 3:43 on the clock. 3s and 4s are super important for this collective. Okay. I just saw 3:43. This is a 3 of Wands. I just did some reads for like, I 4s and 3s are huge. Expansion and new foundations. Okay. There's shifting happening. That is real. Okay. So what I got from this is that, okay, so the songs, I'm going to tell you what songs I've been like singing on repeat in my freaking head for the last 2 days. Man-Child. Yeah, that's the name of it. By Sabrina Carpenter, and Taste by Sabrina Carpenter. Man-Child, I've just been like singing like crazy. I don't know why. There's something there. And then 2, Taste is in my head. However, it's not all of it. There's one specific part that's like when she says, next to me, 1 degree separation. So there's something here about you and a person being 1 degree away from each other. There is like one more move that you need to make in order to be like And I don't know if that's being physically together or if that's meeting one another or how that's going to show up. But this is a passionate, freaking energy. I don't know if you're in communication yet. I don't know if you know this person yet. I don't know if you know that. I don't really know the details. I guess we'll find out, right? What is this card? It's peeking at me and I want to look at it right now. Sovereign of Swords, Queen of Swords. That's you. Okay, so you possibly could be talking to this person and you're like using your discernment a lot about this. Like it could be someone you met online. It could be someone that you're like just starting to meet. You could have went on a date with them and you're still trying to decide. This could also be like a friend situation, but the problem is there's someone else in the way. Like there's someone that you know that's in the way holding this up. And I don't think you're aware that the only reason this hasn't come together yet is because of this other person. And why I say that is because, well, man-child, the person that could be in the way, if they are a partner or a parent, they could act like a freaking child. Like this could either be a woman that acts childish. They could be a man who's a literal man-child who like you have to take care of. And like, girl, you're not meant to do that. We're the empress, okay? We're the flower, not the fucking bee. The bee comes to the freaking flower, right? Right. So it's like there could be someone in your way. And the other reason I say that is because the music I picked are like planets. And I thought it was only 2 planets on it. And then I started seeing 3 everywhere. And I almost feel like this magnetic pull between you and this other person. But there's like this freaking thing in the way that's like keeping you from each other. Like, I don't know what that thing is. Like, it could be a multiple of things. It could be, it could be distance. It could be another person. It could be a parent. I don't know what it is. Child, maybe. I don't know. But I feel like this is going to be a reading about that energy. And this energy is passionate and fucking girl. Yeah. So, I've been picking up on this. And I'm like, you know what? Fire and moon. Like, my magic's high at fire and water moon. So I'm like, I got to do a reading. I got to do something because these people need something. And I haven't done a reading on YouTube in forever. Guys, I just chipped my nail today. I'm so pissed. I just had these done. Like, it's just a little tip right there. But, oh my God, can you see that? Like, what am I doing? See that? What's going on? I chipped it opening my water bottle. Like, what the? Filling it. Ugh, unbelievable. Anyways, aren't my nails cool? They're Tokyo Ghoul. If you guys know what that is. Ooh, they're fucking cool. Suzuya Kaneki. The best. Love him. Anyways, so back to this. Okay, so I think we're going to start. Okay, I'm going to get a nervous system card at the end. I don't know why. I'm just really feeling drawn to like pull one of these. But right now, I'm going to do... So I'm going to use my love deck. I might use my shadow deck because that came. My learning deck is sitting here, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. It could just be like I'm just this feral. Like feral energy. This is what we're moving into. Like if this is a relationship that you're moving out of or whatever that you have to move away from, it's going from like cold to fucking hot. Like it's going from like a cold situation to turning the heat all the way the fuck up and like lighting the place on fire. Like burn it down. That's how freaking much passion I feel in this energy. It is wild. And if it's like, it could also not be like, okay, it's root and sacral. So obviously there's passion. It's passion. It could be sexual energy. It could also be like anger. Like this could come out. If this is a parent that's like standing in your way of like going to where you want to live, or like it's standing in your way of something that you want. I believe it's another person, but it could be a place. It could something like that. This could either be sexual energy or anger, and it could come out in rage. Okay. So sacral energy manifests differently depending on what's going on in the root. So like depending on your fear level, like how much protection you feel, like it just depends. It's a bunch of different things there. So it just depends. Safety. I don't know, but the energy feels pretty fast, okay? We're going to do, I think we're going to start with the Oracle. Like, it's calling my name. And it's asking me to shuffle it in a really weird way, too, that I don't normally shuffle. Yeah, it's not even telling me to shuffle it. Well, it is, but no, I'm going to, because it's my thing. So we're going to start with the Shaman, Mystical Shaman Oracle. I don't read this too much. I typically use this in personal reads. Yeah, look, it doesn't even want to shuffle like this. Remember I told you my cards like shuffle a certain way when they want to be shuffled like this? Okay, it's not shuffling. We're going to do one more. I'm not even looking at it because I know it doesn't want to be shuffled like this. Okay. What's the energy here, Spirit? Because I know you just wanted to go. I don't even usually shuffle these cards like this. No. Okay, well, I'm taking that. I don't want to take all these. I'm taking that for sure, too. And I'm going to take the Eagle. Okay, one more and then we're going to be done. This is definitely a separate energy. Oh, here we go. Okay. Anything else here? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, fuck. I'm gonna take all those. This is a lot. I was not expecting this. The curse. Okay. What the hell is that? Flow. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm gonna take this over here. Hold on. Let me sort my shit out here because this is way too many. And the drum, man, I knew I should have taken that. Okay. Let me feel the energy because I have no idea what the hell is going on. I've never had this many cards pop out, but I felt like it was necessary. Okay. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I'm going to read this first because this is where we're at right now. Okay, so essentially how I'm feeling this is, okay, the curse here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's funny. The Heart of the Sky was on the bottom when I started shuffling these, and I was like, I hate this card because I never really know what it means. When I see that card, I always take it as like one with the universe. Like you are part of this big scheme of the universe. This big, like, I don't know how to explain that. Like you are a piece in this, like, in this puzzle. Like you're almost like you're a piece in this story. And I think sometimes if you're going to resonate with this, you feel like it's not your story. Like sometimes you feel detached from it. But I think this card is telling you you're part of it. That's a 6. That's like alignment. So you are part of the story. The curse and the Earthkeeper were on the bottom. This is interesting. Okay, so remember what I was talking about, like the man-child song that came through? So I feel like this is resonating so strong with me. The Earthkeeper is like you chose to come here under a certain set of rules, okay? Like you picked out everything that's going to happen to you in your life. You just freaking forget, right? And at a certain point, you get insights and downloads that kind of you're like, oh man, like it's almost like deja vu moments, or it's almost like periods of, and some people think it's like not real. They think it's like a daydream, but you get little bits and clips, like sometimes of your story, okay? Your soul story, okay? This to me is saying, on Earth right now, you feel cursed. You feel like you're only attracting not the right person. People you have to take man children, essentially, either female or male. You feel like you're only attracting people that you have to take care of. Like, you can't be loved. Like, it's just emotionally unavailable people. Like, you feel like it's a curse. Like, no matter how hard you try, you're only going to get this. Okay. That's it. This is a 5 and this is a 9. 18 and 14. Again, 4. Okay. So, like, I feel like you're almost too afraid to even want what you want because you feel cursed, and it's like, how is this ever going to come in? First of all, you got to let that go, because you can't decide how the universe sends you somebody, right? What did I say? 1 degree separation. You're on the mental, spiritual level for this person to come in. It's just there's something in the way. Okay, so this energy right here, I didn't look at the rest of this yet, but this energy right here is really interesting. So the Ancient Ones and the Child. Okay, this is you. This is your ancestors coming in and wanting to like, you're probably getting, and I've heard this in a couple readings where, like, the ancestors or, like, your guides are really trying to talk to you right now. Like, you're getting divine connection. Your ancestors are trying to communicate with you, okay? Like, you are a child of the universe, what we see with the sky, heart of the sky. You're a child of the universe, and you're connected. They want to talk to you. Like, see the cycles of the moon, too? Like, I find that fascinating in these cards. It's, like, all in divine timing. That's a 7. This is knowing. If you're getting messages, you are going to know. This is a 1. That's manifestation and beginnings. If you're getting I'm getting a manifestation. You're getting messages from your guides that a manifestation is coming in. It's here. This energy is here to lift you up and carry you into a new timeline. This is interesting. So this is a 16. That's a 7. Again, knowing, well, 6s are alignment, but like 16. Manifesting alignment. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this energy is meant to pick you up and move you. It's like the Chariot energy, okay? And I've been getting that a lot. That's like to new foundations, movement to new foundations, 3 and 4. Remember I said that? And then here's where it gets really wild. The Sacrifice and Completion card, okay? So, like, this energy wants to pick you up and move you. What you have to do is not be afraid to catch it when it comes. And this is wild. And look at that. That to me looks like a woman area. That's like sacral energy. Okay, that's like the womb. It's literally saying you have to be willing to sacrifice your comfort to shift out of this into the next cycle. It's moving you, but you're the one that has to make the choice. That is a 44. New foundations. You have to be able to let this go for wish fulfillment. A 9. 9s are all about fulfillment, right? Here's the 9 of coins. Fulfillment. That's like creating your own fulfillment. This is, and she's like holding a butterfly, like she's sacrificing the butterfly. In this case, she's letting go. It almost looks like she's letting go of other crap and then accepting this butterfly in. Accepting this new light to come into your life by letting go of this old crap that you don't need anymore. You are being guided to do this. You are not cursed. It just wasn't the right time. Okay, now let me see the rest here. I'm being drawn down here. Here's the earth again, Pachamama. Movement, more movement with the wind. What did I fucking tell you? The drum and the rainmaker. This is, okay. This is interesting because this is, I feel like this is nature. Like, this is almost like, you know what this is giving? This is giving like nature spirits communicating with you almost. It's so weird. Like you might you might think of something, or you might be going to do something, and then you connect with nature on this weird level where you're like, oh, that's weird. Like, I was like, that makes sense to me, you know? So it's like Pachamama's Mother Earth. And I'm really getting that as a being, as like an energy right now, and its own nature as its own energy. And then we have the sun. So like being here on the planet right now, like there's a new day coming for you, or like the sun, it's going to shine the light. Like it's almost like this physicality of you being on the planet. The light's going to shine on you, and it's going to usher you in. Like this light shining. You know what this could also be too, that I just got? Like deity energy. Like if you connect with deity energy, or like I really want to say God, goddess energy, deity. What I'm getting, deities really strong. This could be like your fellow deities. It's gonna sound crazy, like reaching out, or like assisting. Okay, like the sun. I'm thinking like the sun god Ra. I'm seeing like, I mean, this is obviously, you know, what's the word? Like Mesoamerican, but like I'm getting like all the deities of like the sun. Do you know what I mean? I said Ra. I resonate with Egyptian culture, so it's like, and this is the earth, Mother Earth, god of the sun, goddess of the wind. Do you know what I mean? Like they're speaking to you right now, that like they're assisting you on this path. The drum and the rainmaker, I feel like this is going to be the call. Like it's almost giving judgment in the tarot. Like you're going to hear the drum, and then the wish, it's almost like the wish is going to be granted. Like the rain's going to fall. It's like this is going to end. It's almost like this, like washing away almost of like this mindset, or like this energy we've been in that says you can't. When in whatever aspect that means, like just this, like the call is coming in, like it's coming. 42, that's a 6. 15, that's a 6. Alignment. It's in alignment for right now. Like, and it's also like washing over you. It's like this new thing is washing away. The old thing's washing away, and the new thing's washing over you. It's like, it's totally giving this like, it's like justice, like judgment, justice energy. It's very major arcana. Like the sun, the wind, the chariot, like eagle and the wind. We see it twice here. This is a 9. What is this one? 53, that's an 8. And this is another 4, like foundations again. Like, you know, it's almost like illumination with the sun. Like, I know illumination's like the moon kind of thing, but I'm getting like illuminates the new day. You're getting ushered that way. Like, you're going to see that you're getting moved into this direction of this call, of this choice. This choice again, sacrifice and completion, the drum and the rainmaker, choices. And then over here we have the crow and the ghost dance. This one's interesting because this is like your intuition opening up. Another 4, 13. That's like foundations, or like, what am I getting from this? It's like inner wisdom. It's really giving crown energy. I know it's blue for third eye. Maybe it's third eye too. I am burning my third eye candle. It's really giving, and you know what? It might be third eye, because it might be saying you're now seeing the wisdom to like see through. The ghost dance here, I'm really getting, it's a 22 card. That's a connection, and that's like decisions and choices. And I feel like what's happening with the crow, you are getting the wisdom now to see through, to see, you know, this. And it's weird because you maybe you're opening a spiritual gift. Maybe you've never wanted to look at this shit before, but something's going on where you're actually making the choice to see. And it's giving Ace of Swords, and we saw that Queen of Swords, right? You're finally living authentically. You're finally in your authenticity to see. Like, you're holding that sword and saying, like, this is the truth. This is what I want. I'm letting this go. I'm sacrificing it. I'm getting ready to heed the call for the new to wash over me. And now here's my wisdom opening up with the third eye. This could definitely be clairvoyance, to see through. This could be like mediumship opening up. This could be any kind of gift. Right? This could be the gift of discernment. It doesn't matter. It's some kind of gift that's going to allow you to see. And then we have magic, the witness, and the rattle. you're interesting. You're the witness to your own magic. Essentially, 64, that's a 10. That's complete. Shut up. This is a 9, but that's completion. What comes after 9, 10? There's the 10. This is the 33 card. This is movement. This is like expansion. You're expanding your magic. Like, this is what I'm talking about. You're opening something else. You're opening a new gift by doing this. Sacrificing this choice. Or I mean, making the choice to sacrifice, making the choice to hear the call. It's crazy. You're witnessing your own magic. Like, you're witnessing yourself become the high priestess. And the rattle is like, you know what I almost think of the rattle like? It's like, I almost can imagine like sitting, like what I'm seeing right now is sitting in like a hall, and you hear this like, this rattle, and it calls you back. It's almost like your soul is remembering. This is really deep, guys. It's like your soul is remembering the point of what you're here for or what you're supposed to do, and the rattle calls you back to reality. This is like a freaking meditation. If you're being called to meditate, you could experience this in a meditation, okay? Or like sleeping or whatever, praying, whatever you want. If you're like, this is wild. This is very much like, what's that called? When they went into the hut, Vision Quest kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, or if you're doing psychedelics, this is coming through in the psychedelic trip, baby. Like, this is wild. Or you could just know, like it could be like an insight that you just get, and it's like you just see through it. This is like wisdom to see through the 7 of Swords, right? It's like, oh, I can see now. It's almost like the Hangman reversed is what I'm getting from that. And then this is like, you're now seeing yourself who you truly are because you were called back to yourself. I can't explain what that means, but it's like you're being called. Remember I was talking about deity energy here? If you, okay, you're going to resonate with this if you know you hold deity energy, right? If you're reincarnated or incarnated right now as a deity. Because this is you witnessing yourself as your true self. Feeling the call to come back, all because you did this. And I think there's a person or a situation or something that's causing this energy here. This is not just spiritual by nature. This is in the 5D, this is going on, but there's a something in the physical that's actually ushering this in for you, this movement. So much movement, the eagle, the wind, what else? I mean, technically the drum and the rattle, because those call in, but it's like so much. Then we have completion twice, like calling in the drum, the rattle, the witness, like the crow, like it's this spiritual freaking movement. I don't know how to explain that. All because you thought you couldn't have what you want. You forgot that you forgot that you're a part of it. You forgot that this is your story. You forgot. Wow, that's wild. Okay, let's go. You know what? Maybe that's it. Trying to think if that's it or not. You know, I might pause this here and then keep going. If this might have been one part of that message. This might have been like one thing for one specific collective, and the rest might be for someone else. I don't know. But I'm going to clear these. I feel like that's the end of that message. Whatever that message was, it's over. It was just meant to be that. Like, you're just meant to know you're supposed to flow. 20, that's decisions. Flow with the universe. You don't have to fight. It's going as it should. It's divine timing and all that. It's just flowing as it should. All right, you know what? We're going to do the shadow because I'm feeling snake. Yeah, spiritual growth. There's something about this card, honeybee. What did I say? The bee comes to the flower. This is also symbolizing divine feminine energy. But the divine feminine is not the bee. The divine feminine is the flower. Water, more emotion, what I tell you. Sorry, that was a crazy channeling because now I'm tired. Spiritual growth, emotion. You have to move through emotion. Something here might be super emotional right now. Remember what I said, passionate? But this is shadow, so lantern. Yeah, you have to see it. This might be about that sacrifice, like what you have to give up or what you're afraid to give up. Might include shame. The sun again. Look at all this confirmation. Water. Oh, we said wind. That's also communication, wind. But the sun again. So far, we've seen the sun in both decks that I used. Rose thorns, difficult relationship. What did I say? Water, emotionally moving through a difficult freaking relationship. Something that you might not even see as toxic or that's holding you back. Yeah, what did I say? Not seeing. Eclipse. You don't see it. Thank you, Spirit. What is going on here? Air? What the fuck? I just said communication and wind. Skull. The communication's coming in now in the present. Yeah, that's what I just fucking said. Okay. What's the message here, Spirit? In alignment. Use your wisdom. Again, with all those... the alignment cards. We saw that in that deck. We saw that in the Mystical Shaman. Moth. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is interesting. This is feeling like a lesson that you learned. Uh-huh. Oh my God, yes, that's exactly what this is. Shut the fuck up. Like you passed a test. You knew it was a test. And you fucking passed. Thank you. It's connected. Oh my God, stop it. Spirit. Anything else? Wait, was one of them up? No, I thought it was. Spirit, anything else from the shadow? Your shadow passed the test. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, we're done. Okay, this was... You were guided through this. You were either guided through this or guided to it on purpose. Okay, this has to do with a test that you've recently passed or you're in it right now. I feel like most of you have passed it though because it seems like past energy and it's coming from like a wounding, and this might be what you need to do to move into this next phase. So that message I don't think is connected with this. This is separate. This message is probably for those of you who are farther along in this cycle, because this is showing you've already let go of this energy. You've already made this, I don't know if this was the sacrifice, but you've already made a decision. Okay, so you were guided to this you had to go through it. Oh, look, yes, spiral, spiritual growth. Again, same as the snake. But it also made you spiral. Like there's also like, this isn't easy. Spiritual work's not easy, but you were guided to see a spark. So you're guided through this in order to move into the next phase. So crystal and owl, this means that you were in alignment with your wisdom. Like you were following the wisdom that was coming in for you in this situation. And this is why you passed, and this is why now we're moving into this love phase, because you finally let go of some toxic cycle with a past person, I want to say, specifically now with the love. Okay, and then we have the moth and the skull. Like, you were tested to being drawn to the flame in the physical. Like this, you followed your wisdom. It was in alignment for you to come into this, to look at this, okay? This is almost giving like devil energy, like almost like deliberately like pointing to the devil and being like, what are we going to do here? Like, let me just dangle this out in front of you like a piece of meat. Like, do you want it? Or like, are you going to learn or what? But this is giving like, trying to draw a moth back to the flame in the physical. And this could have been multiple things, not just one. Like, you could have had like little freaking things coming back in, and it's like, do I really want that anymore though? I don't know. And what ended up happening is you won. This is so giving the Judgment card in my Phantom Wise Tarot, like the Judgment card with Anubis with the feather and the heart. Like, you balanced it out, and now you're changing. Like, you changed because you were able to balance this energy. Because you didn't go back to this toxicity in the past, now you're balancing, and you're freaking changing. You're blooming, and that's like a moth, right? You're blooming into this beautiful new thing. It looks like there's a skull on the back. It's almost giving death energy, like death card. Like, you allowed that thing to die, and because you did that, now you're coming back. This could definitely be the sacrifice in the mystical shaman that we were talking about. It could also be the sacrifice in that deck. Could have also been like allowing, like I said, letting go of an old behavior, or letting go of fear and anxiety to allow. I'm getting sincerity and like love. It's not the word I want, but like love in sincerity, love, honesty, all that shit. It's fucking wild. And then and then down here it's like, yes, this deception was connected. This test, this trickery is connected. So when I said like, yeah, this is like what that was, the ring popped out, and I was like, okay, well, that's connection. Like, it's full circle. Like, this has been a test that you've gone round and round with before. That this is not new. Like, are you gonna break it? It's like, yes, it's also like, this is connected. Like, this whole thing had to go down. You had to pass this in order to excel to the next stage. It's almost like beating a boss, right? In a video game, you have to beat the boss before you can move on. Same thing. This was like a boss. It might have been multiples. Like, in my case, I had two that kind of were wobbling around in my energy. And flower bee, remember, do not reach out. Do not do that. You are not the bee. You are the flower. Stand fast as a flower. Because then look, so this is connected, and what happens is you've cut that off for a new foundation. So you've essentially cut off this negativity, cut off this trickery, cut off this deception, cut off this devil energy. You let it go, and now you're moving into Four of Pentacles, or you're moving into Page of Pentacles. You're moving into planting a new seed as the Queen of Pentacles. Like, I don't see that, but that's what I'm feeling. Like, yeah, you've already built this empire. Like, now you are actually sitting in it confidently. The cow is like so good. It's like a good omen. So that's the shadow. So that's awesome. Do I want to clarify this, or do I want to do a separate message? I think I want to use these, but I just don't know why. I think maybe I'll clarify and then go further. I don't know. All right, let's see what we want to do here. Seven of Cups. That's decisions, afraid to make a choice. You might have been afraid to make a choice in the past. Maybe you were going to pick wrong. Eight of Wands, communication. That's like, yeah, that's what I say about the insight. Look, it's coming out of the third eye. Like, that's the insight. Like, you just know. Like, that's you tapping into your power, like we saw with the mystical shaman. The Fool, yeah, new day. This is giving gift. This is giving, like, gaining the gift of clairvoyance or gaining the gift of claircognizance. Honestly. High Sage, what did I say? You're seeing your power as the High Priestess. This is a High Sage, same thing. You're seeing your power as the High Priestess. You are now seeing it. Like, you're seeing what you have to do. You, like, know what you have to do. Ten of Cups. There comes your Ten of Cups. Like, once you do this and, like, sacrifice that energy and, like, get rid of it and understand that it's all connected, girl, what are we doing? 5 of Cups. Don't, like, you might feel sad. Like, this whole situation might make you feel sad. You might have been sad. You might still be sad. But we don't need to be sad anymore. 7 of Wands. Yeah, blocking. The sadness, the person, the situation, the distance, it's all blocking the path. It's all blocking the path. All right, I'm just going to say, tell me what for this deck. Like, what are we doing here? Actually, what's in alignment? What's the crystal? Okay, thank you. So we are clarifying. Owl, wisdom, 6 of Wands. Having victory as the Magi. What am I just saying about moving into your power? Having victory, showing pride in who you are. Who you are is this freaking high priestess who knows what the fuck is up, bro. Like, you're in alignment. Follow your wisdom. You know there's victory for the magician because you already know your power. God, that is beautiful. Get out of here. 9 of Swords. Don't get caught in the stress. Let the stress go. You got to have strength to move through this. Okay, this is overthinking. Do not overthink this. You know you're in alignment. You have the wisdom. You know you overcame this, and you know there's something good here. So this is for some of you that have already met this person after you've, like, gone through the, like, shedding. There's a person here, and you know it is right. You just, claircognizance, you just freaking know. You don't know how. You can't put your finger on it because everything around it says this isn't right, but you fucking know. Trust me, you know. I'm curious, what's the moth in the skull? This is like that thing that you overcame, that test that you beat. Moth in the skull. Let's see what comes out here. Oh, yeah. Can we just do the moth? Okay, what's the flame? What were we drawn to that we passed, Spirit? What is the actual flame that the moth was drawn to? Thank you. It was hidden. 5 of Swords. Negative self-talk. Oh my God, okay. This is a lot. Okay. The flame that we were drawn to was other people trying to manipulate us. The manipulation of others. Seeker of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Okay. The manipulation of this could go along with that reading. So this could be the flame that we were always drawn to as the moth was this 5 of Swords energy, it can be manipulation of others. It could be someone trying to manipulate you. And then you fall down the rabbit hole with the this Page of Wands, because you think it's a love thing. You think it's what you want. In the past, you were drawn to this because you thought of what you want. But now, but then you showed up as the Queen of Swords and the High Sage. You showed up authentically. You showed up with the truth, and you're like, no, I can see you. I know you're not what I want. I see you now. No one wants to be manipulated. No one wants those 3 of daggers going in their fucking gut. You know what I mean? No, this ain't right. And then you balance to transform. You finally balanced out your masculine, feminine. Scales and metamorphosis, Spirit. Metamorphosis. I'm so tired. I want to go to bed. The Tower. Yeah, that's the moment. And the Lovers, that is the moment. So the Lovers is also a choice. But this is the moment that the new came in. You balanced and shifted. You balanced, you went with it, you were in, and then you bloomed, baby. Boy, did you fucking bloom. I don't need any more there. 10 of Coins. Yeah, to build something new. Because look, you balanced it out to change the Tower and the Lovers. What happens? A sudden foundation shift towards a freaking connection, a divine connection, right? This metamorphosis is changing because this Tower, You decided to balance. All of a sudden, major foundation shakes. These are two freaking major arcana. This moment was huge. This could be happening now. This could have happened back during eclipse season. Either way, this foundation was a shakeup, and it led you to make this decision to meet this divine partner who you're going to build with. Okay? Connected. This deception was connected. This devil energy was connected. Ring in the fox. Hidden. You couldn't see it. You just knew it. Where did it go? Hold on. I lost the card. Where'd it go? Oh, it's all the way over there. Jesus. Hold on. I can't even get it. I might have to get up. Oh, hold on, guys. I gotta get up to get it. What the hell's on the bottom? The anchor? The emperor? Shut up. Nine of Wands reversed. That's interesting. 10 of Cups on the bottom that I just picked up. What is that? 10 of Coins again. 10 of Coins, 7 of Cups. Okay, the choice to go for this new foundation. Okay, so, or build something new. The connection with the devil, wow, is deciding to move out of victim mentality for your happiness. Deciding to no longer fight for your happiness. To fight this energy is with okay, this is either with someone you thought was the emperor or to bring in the emperor. 5 of Cups and the Hermit. Yeah. You thought they were the emperor and then you had to go within because you were sad. It caused a lot of sadness because you thought this person was it, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. Can I get one just for the fox? I'm curious about this. Can I just get one for the fox? I'm curious how the emperor played into that. Can I just get one for the fox? 10 of Swords. Betrayal. Final betrayal. Like, Ruler Swords. Standing in your truth authentically. Like, no longer accepting that bullshit. It brought in the opportunity. Ace of Coins for the Queen of Pentacles. Didn't I say we were showing up as that now? To bring in the King of Pentacles. Wow. King and Queen of Swords. King and Queen of Swords. Ace of Coins. King and Queen of Pentacles. That's wild. The new opportunity. Standing in your power and in your truth about this deception, this betrayal, letting it fucking go, allowing it to leave your life to move towards your happiness as the King of Swords brings in this opportunity as the Ace of Pentacles for you to meet the King of Pentacles, for you to grow with this person. Whoa! Wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. Come on now, Queen. Okay, dismemberment in the cow. Look at this. Letting this go for a new foundation brings in the 2 of Cups. Brings in the lovers. Brings in the lovers. Planting a new seed. A new opportunity. A new offer comes in. 3 of Coins for expansion. I freaking can't. 3 of Wands. What did I say? 3 of Coins. Expansion. You never saw it coming. New foundation. That's freaking wild. I feel like I want to ask something else, but I don't know what I want to ask. Okay, you know what I want to ask? I want to ask what's coming in. Well, 10 of Coins. That one technically came... I just picked it up wrong. It came out... I lifted it up reversed, but I'm not taking it reversed. We're building something new here. There's a new foundation. We saw the 4 coins. This is building something new from the ground up. With that ace there. Being in alignment. 6 of Swords. Yeah, moving. Moving to calmer waters. starting to build something new. 10 of coins. Stop. Temperance. Look, balance. Something balanced. Again, 6 of coins. Balanced, give and take. And the star, because you're healed. It's a healed energy. Like, look at this. And what did I say? Justice. Justice, there it is. It's balance. Look at that. Balance, balance, balance. These are all 3 cards of balance. Didn't I say justice? It was giving justice energy. The whole thing. Archangel Michael. Equal give and take. Balanced energy. After being your authentic self. Here it is. The equal give and freaking take. The healing. Because you have healed. The star. Because you've balanced out. Here's the communication. Here's the conquer wands. Now, here's where I said if it's like rage or anger, here could be the rage coming out. Impulsive rage. So this right now, because you've healed, this could also not lead to a new partner. This could lead to a new opportunity that you need to be rageful about or communicate like quickly about. Okay. And yeah, look, changing your perspective. It's changing your perspective about who the emperor was because you're in your power as the Queen of Wands. That's fucking wild. I want to say it's being illuminated that this King of Cups is coming in for happiness. I mean, I'm seeing the 3 of Cups in a good way, which I never do right here. This is just, it's leading to new emotional fulfillment. You passed the test. And now you're reaping the rewards. So, okay, collective. So if that first message resonated with you, this is what's coming in if you pass that test. If you choose to sacrifice. So that one's a little different. The sacrifice there, it could also be once you meet this person or once you're in this new energy. I'm not really sure. It's going to depend on you and what's resonating for you. I can see it as 2 different ways for me personally, but this part's definitely about passing a test that leads to a new romantic cycle. For sure. Sorry, I just dropped all these on the floor. Unbelievable. Yeah, the Ace of Cups is coming in, if it's not already here. And you just know, man. You just freaking know. Do not get scared. Do not allow your fear to hold you back. Look, make the choice. The 2 of Pentacles. Do not allow... That card wasn't even out. Where was that? Anyways, do not allow the fear to... Don't juggle it. Don't allow the fear to win, okay? Because it's not going to. All right, let's do one of these. Let's get a Hack Your Nervous System card. This is almost under an hour. I don't know. We're just going to shuffle this a couple times and we're going to get something to help. Like if you're stuck in this energy and you're really tight, if you're feeling fear, that's why the root's here, because you need to allow that to let go. Like let it flow through you. Flow. Remember we saw that? Let the energy flow through you. Don't get stuck in it. Don't overthink. Don't get stuck in the fear. It's all for the best, okay? It might be something new and different. Just don't be afraid of it. Let me get an energy card. Spirit, what does the collective need? How can we calm ourselves down? Thank you. Free write. Dude, this is journaling. I suck at journaling. I do verbal journaling, which is what I'm doing right now. Also my TikToks. Anything else? I'm gonna take that one. Buddha breath. Oh yes, love that. All right, I think we're done. Running for peace, run. Okay, if you're a runner, you could run. Okay, free write. Take 5 to 10 minutes and allow yourself to write freely, letting the words spill onto the page in whatever way they choose to arrive. Give yourself permission to write nonsensically, without order, without censoring yourself. Once you finish, do not read your writing. Simply tear it up, burn it, or crush the paper or throw it away. Free writing clears the mind, reduces stress, and enhances decision making. So it's just a way to get all of that unwanted nonsense out of there. Also, negative self-talk as well. I feel like free writing would be really good for that. Sometimes I'll like record readings. Like I'll come in here and record and I'll just listen to it. And I just take that for me. Like it's not for anyone else, it's for me. Okay. Buddha breath, sorry. Sit comfortably or lie down on your back. Place one hand in the middle of your upper chest and the other hand over your lower belly. Lower belly. That's like sacral. As you slowly breathe in through your nose, send your breath down the midline of your body, inviting your belly to expand outwards into your hand like a globe, while the hand on your chest remains completely still. Don't be discouraged. This takes practice. So this is essentially like how you're properly supposed to breathe, where your stomach doesn't go in. You don't go, you actually go like, you like expand your your belly outward. That's how you're supposed to breathe. You learn that in yoga too. Exhale through your nose, feeling your stomach soften back towards your spine. Repeat 10 times. Belly breathing lowers stress hormones, heart rate, and blood pressure. So this is like anxiety. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, stress, anxiety, especially about this, because this shift and this sacrifice that we talked about can be serious. I know what it is in my life, and let me tell you, it's quite frightening. Like it's something new. It's going to make you uncomfortable, but it's shifting you into something good. So like you have to be willing to make the sacrifice, right? Nothing that's ever worth anything is easy. Okay? All right, guys, that's what I have for you guys. I love you. If you watch this, let me know if it makes sense. I love you guys. I'll see you later.